Hello, I'm Esther again, and we are playing walking game. Dear Esther, and I'm actually gonna get this done because I think this is finally like the last episode thing. I think maybe. What's all this? What are the channels on this game? And moon, that's pretty nice. There's some moons are nice.
I sat here and watched two jets carve parallel white lines into the sky. They charted their course, and I followed them for 21 minutes until they turned off near Sanford and were lost. If I were a gull, I would abandon my nest and join them. I would starve my brain of oxygen and suffer delusions of transcendence. I would tear the bottom from my boat and sail across the motorways until I reached this island once again.
Okay, don't know what that was about. I'm gonna tell me about some kind of weird thing which happens around here. I don't know. He lied. He lied to me. Yeah, he does.
I returned home with a pocket full of stolen ash. Half of it fell out of my coat and vanished into the car's upholstery, but the rest I carefully stowed away in a box I kept in a drawer by the side of my bed. It was never intended as a meaningful act, but over the years it became a kind of talisman. I'd sit still, quite still for hours, just holding the diminishing powder in my palm and noting its smoothness. In time we will all be worn down into granules, washed into the sea and dispersed.
So I'm kind of actually getting into this. Still don't know what it's all about, but I can get into it right now. What's this? Wait, is this just his mind or something? Looks like... If it is, I want to tell this game to go fuck itself. Because if I'm just walking around and it's like, oh, it was all in his mind, and he died about 10 seconds after this finished up. Another candle! I like to see what things are. Okay, that's just eerie. Why would you put an evil photo on a game like this? Okay. Oh! More candles. That must mean more fun. I'm guessing. Tires. Yeah. Okay, I don't know why there's candles around and everything. It's all American and yeah.
There were chemical stains on the tarmac, the leak of air conditioning, brake fluid and petrol. He kept sniffing at his fingers as he sat by the roadside, waiting as if he couldn't quite understand or recognize their smell. He said he'd been travelling back from a sales conference in Exeter. He'd stopped for farewell drinks earlier, but had kept a careful eye on his intake. You could hear the sirens above the idling traffic.
La, 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 la. Yep. Just gonna walk around and still not know what the story's all about. Make a song about how we don't know what
From
it's
here,
about.
I can see my armada. I collected all the letters I'd ever meant to send to you, if I'd have ever made it to the
I'm actually gonna
mainland,
keep
but had
walking now.
instead collected at the bottom of my rucksack, and I spread them out along the lost
Keep walking.
beach. Then I took each and every one, and I folded them into boats. I folded you into the creases, and then, as the sun was setting, I set the fleet to sail. Shattered into 21 pieces, I consigned you to the Atlantic, and I sat here until I'd watched all of you sink.
Is that bodies? Oh, it's paper. I thought they killed people. I thought it might have accidentally killed people, but no, it's just paper. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry, people. It's just paper. It's not that insane yet. Yes, I said yet. It's not actually the first time I actually completed a whole game on YouTube. Except from continue 9, 8, 7, 6, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I'll come back saying that. Let's say this too long. Man. I've actually worked out I'm the only person who actually put full time talk on YouTube. Is that kind of bad or is it fine? We'll find out. Might get my viewers. Oh, they aren't.
When Paul keeled over dead on the road to Damascus, they resuscitated him by hitting him in the chest with stones gathered by the roadside. He was lifeless for 21 minutes, certainly long enough for the oxygen levels in his brain to have decreased and caused hallucinations and delusions of transcendence. I'm running out of painkillers, and the moon has become almost unbearably bright.
Candle. Stone. I know we're almost. Wow, that was a moon bright. I love how you can see all the stars in the sky. It looks like it's almost ended soon.
I've begun my voyage in a paper boat without a bottom. I will fly to the moon in it. I've been folded along a crease in time, a weakness in the sheet of life. Now you've settled on the opposite side of the paper to me. I can see your traces in the ink that soaks through the fibre, the pulped vegetation. When we become waterlogged and the cage disintegrates, we will intermingle. When this paper aeroplane leaves the cliff edge and carves parallel vapor trails in the dark, we will come together.
And he was proceeding on his journey. The guy does not know how to spell. Journey. Man. Spell better, fool. Yeah, my friend started stressing at me the other day for not friggin'. My friend started stressing at me for not friggin'. Well, we're doing too many videos, like 4 a day. But then my one was like, keep doing it. And it's a bit confused between them both. And one of them does more YouTube videos than me. One of them does a lot of YouTube. One of them not does it, but he used to.
If only Donnelly had experienced this, he would have realized he was his own shoreline, as am I. Just as I am becoming this island, so he became his syphilis, retreating into the burning synapses, the stones, the infection.
I think the game's about to make. kind of insanity thing going on around. I swear down if his zombies and this is some kind of pissed. Did he accidentally kill someone or something?
The stones in my stomach will weigh me down and ensure my descent is true and straight. I will break through the fog of these godforsaken pills and achieve clarity. All my functions are clogged, all my veins are choked. If my leg doesn't rot off before I reach the summit, it will be a miracle. There are 21 connections in the circuit diagram of the anti-lock brakes. There are 21 species of gull inhabiting these islands. It is 21 miles between the Sandford Junction and the turn-off for home. All these things cannot, will not be a coincidence.
I've had a bit of acting here, but I couldn't because that fucking kills. Looks like I'm almost there. Can't read it. Yes, can't read it. No one knows what it says, please write it in the comments. And let me other videos, people keep shouting hashtag and hashtag things. I've just thought of like... Yeah, like, some people kept saying hashtag things on my other video.
I have dredged these waters for the bones of the hermit, for the traces of Donnelly, for any sign of Jakobsen's flock, for the empty bottle that would incriminate him. I have scoured this stretch of motorway 21 times, attempting to recreate his trajectory, the point when his heart stopped dead and all he saw was the moon over the Sandford Junction. He was not drunk, Esther. He was not drunk at all, and it was not his fault. It was the converging lines that doomed him. This is not a recorded natural condition. The gulls do not fly so low over the motorway and cause him to swerve. The paint scored away from his car in lines like an infection, making directly for the heart.
Someone killed herself. Don't mind me, I'm just like proper cool for this. I'm probably going for like all the comedy stuff and everything. But, yeah. I'm going for proper all the acting and stuff. Oh, I thought I was like, you were actually sticking around, but no, I wasn't.
I have run out of places to climb. I will abandon this body and take to the air.
Is he about to kill himself?
Dear Esther, I have burnt my belongings, my books, this death certificate. Mine will be written all across this island. Who was Jakobsen? Who remembers him? Donnelly has written of him, but who was Donnelly? Who remembers him? I have painted, carved, hewn, scored into this space all that I could draw from him. There will be another to these shores to remember me. I will rise from the ocean like an island without bottom, come together like a stone, become an aerial, a beacon, that they will not forget you. You've always been drawn here. One day the gulls will return and nest in our bones and our history. I will look to my left and see Esther Donnelly flying beside me. I will look to my right and see Paul Jakobsen flying beside me. They will leave white lines carved into the air to reach the mainland, where help will be sent.
He's got a job. Is he? Yep. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I believe, oh shit, no, I don't believe it, ah, fuck, no. I think he'd fall a little faster. Oh. What the fuck? do it! What? I jumped from a building and I started flying! Magically! But this is gonna take a while. Paper is the same but than on it. Paper. Oh no, it's just grey and white. Paper, 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 paper.
Come back.
Come back. Is it done yet? Okay, well that was the end of Dear Esther. I'm guessing. I don't know, come on, should get in here. I don't know how you're gonna start flying. So, yeah, that was Dear Esther. Animal Sewer, and this is the walking simulator, which made no sense at the end, but kind of did at the same time. You commit suicide. I guess he actually just committed suicide. Well, I thought stuff was stupid. So he commit suicide, and he did because it was his fault that his friend died. Bye.